Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm happy to see that we have a great turnout for today. So I promise not to bore you with my presentation today, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so welcome to Easterseals. For those of you who have not heard of Easterseals before, we are, let me see, here we go. I had to work that out really quickly. So our mission at Easterseals is to provide exceptional services to ensure that all people with special needs and disabilities have equal opportunities to live, learn, work, and play in their communities. We have been around as an organization. Easterseals has been around for over 100 years. And Easterseals New Hampshire is part of a 3-state organization, including New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont. We have been established for over 84 years. So we've come a really long way from when we first started. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Easterseals in the past. We used to have the red stamp Lily logo. That has gone away, and now you'll see the little sunburst. Easterseals is our new logo. We've had this for a few years. We've changed color, so we've kind of updated and kept up with the times, which is great. And we've also been able to provide services for an entire lifespan. So where we used to work with children with disabilities, which is how we started, over the 100 years and 84 years here in New Hampshire, we've really come to grow all of our programs. And so we do provide services for the entire lifespan. And Easterseals New Hampshire has 12 core programs. So for those of you who do not know, we do provide the services from birth to senior citizens and every age group in between. So we have autism services where we provide services to children on the autism spectrum. They're usually between the ages of 3 and 8 years of age. And we service them in their homes, other childcare settings. We have clinics in Manchester and Salem. We have camping and recreation. So for those of you who might be familiar with our Camp Snowmo, is a summer overnight camp for individuals with disabilities between the ages of 11 and 21. Unfortunately, due to COVID this year, we had to make the tough decision to not hold the camp for this summer, but we will be back and better than ever next year. So we're very excited. We have child development centers in Manchester. So we have 2 locations for those that are familiar with the Manchester area, Auburn Street, which is our headquarters, and then over on South Main Street. And we have, those are inclusive classrooms where we have from toddler age to pre-K. Those kiddos are so cute. When I was not working from home, I would love to go get my little baby fix and go hang out with the little kids. They are so sweet, and our staff are incredible there. Our community-based services, we support, in this program, we support adults that are 21 and older and might have developmental disabilities, behavioral health disabilities. And so we help them in 2 really main programs, which is our day program. So we work with individuals throughout the day, and then we also have a residential program. So we have staff that support those adults, after the day has ended. So we staff them 24/7. And that is a program that is statewide. So throughout the state of New Hampshire, this particular program is currently hiring, and I will get into that very shortly. Our early supports and services, we have positions and programs in Manchester and Salem where we work with young children that are newly diagnosed. So we look for occupational therapists, physical therapists, speech and language pathologists, to help those kiddos and their families during that time. I'll take a breather. I hope you guys are still with me. I know I can talk really quickly, and just because I get very excited about all of the opportunities that we have. I wish I could see all of your faces, but I hope that you guys are still with me. So bear with me while we go along.
Great, Jess. You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you. We have military and veteran services. So that is another, we reach New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont with this program. And we help military members, veterans, and their families with whatever need that they might have. So I always like to tell this story where we had an individual, a veteran that could not afford transportation. So our care coordinators worked with a local dealership and was able to provide him with a car. And I happened to be in the lobby as that was all going down, and he was so excited, and it was just really heartwarming. And that just kind of, it reminds you why you do what you do. And it's definitely a mission that we stand behind, and one that I'm really, really proud of. So when I see those little moments that happen and those really, heartwarming stories, it really reminds you, this is why I'm here. This is what we do. And it is, like I said, something really to be proud of. So I love sharing that little story too. We have an oral health center. So we do have a dental office right in our headquarters in Manchester, New Hampshire. That is open to the public as well. And a lot of our staff use that as part of we have dental insurance as part of our benefits. So we do have a lot of staff that utilize that program, which is awesome. And as I mentioned, it is open to the public too. Our residential and educational services program works with youth between the ages of 5 and 21 that have neurological or behavioral disorders. They might have experienced trauma or abuse. So they are a little bit higher risk individual that we serve. And we have a special education program here in Manchester and also up in Lancaster. For those of you who aren't local to like the Manchester area, we do have a program that is hiring in Lancaster. And again, I will get to that very shortly. So in the Manchester area, we do have that special education school that they attend during the day, and then they live in our residential program as part of that service that we provide. Our senior services is another statewide program that we have, and we work with seniors in their homes to help them with simple homemaking skills like cooking, cleaning, meal preparation, up to L&A type of work in the home. We also have an adult day program where individuals would come to our headquarters in Manchester. We have, and we would support them throughout the day. So unfortunately, that program is not running at the moment. We hope that it will be back soon. It's really hard to say just with COVID-19 and everything that's going on in the world right now. That is a program that we have. It just is not currently running at the moment. Our substance abuse services, so the Farnham Center is one of our programs as well. We provide services to help those that are in recovery from alcohol and drug misuse. We have locations in Manchester and in Franklin, New Hampshire. Our transportation services, we provide transportation to children to and from school. So you might see a lot of our small buses around, the Manchester area, and we're bringing children to and from school, and that program also provides transportation to seniors, and most of the time we're transporting them to and from our adult day program, which, like I said, is not running at this point in time, but we do anticipate that it will be back up and better than ever, as most of our programs are right now. And last but not least, our workforce development program. In this program, we work with youth from 13 to 21, and we help them find jobs, volunteer opportunities, and we help them throughout the day. So those students are referred to us by school districts, and they might have a disability or be considered at risk. So they are referred to us by school districts, and our staff work one-to-one with those students out in the community. It's taken a little bit of a turn right now, so it is virtual, but that program has adapted really well, and our staff are coming up with some really creative ways to keep those students engaged and helping them reach their goals during this time. So that is the runaround of our New Hampshire programs, those 12 core programs that we have. So I know that you must be here for a reason, and you must be looking to make a difference, and you've come to the right place. So I'm so glad that you guys are here to hear more about the job opportunities that we have available. So as I mentioned, I know I threw a lot of information at you, but I want to get into the job opportunities that we have within those programs. Again, we do have positions that we're hiring for right now, so I will get into that in the next slide. But at any point in time, if I'm talking to you quickly or if there's questions that come up throughout the presentation, I'd be happy to answer them if they come through. So the roles we are hiring for right now, we are hiring for caregivers, clinicians, direct support associates, LNAs, LPNs, paraprofessionals, personal care assistants, RNs, residential instructors. And so these roles are considered our featured roles, or really the roles that that we typically hire for. We do have other positions that are available right now, and we have a whole list of them on our website, but these are really the featured roles that are great for individuals that are looking to get their foot in the door. Maybe they have some prior experience, which is great, or maybe they don't, but they can fall into one of these programs and, like I said, get your foot in the door and then really grow within the organization. As you can tell from all of the programs that I had to give a synopsis on, we are a very large organization. And so we promote, internal growth with our employees, and we want them, of course, to stay with us. So we have some benefits and tuition reimbursement in place for that. And like I said, we really want our staff to grow within the organization. And I say that we're such a large organization because I think it's really important for individuals to know, like, okay, if I take this role as a caregiver working in our senior services program, that doesn't mean that's where you have to stay for your entire time. We have staff that transfer between programs, they get promoted from within. They move around to different programs. Some of them have 2 jobs within Easterseals, and that's what we love. All of our staff want to make a difference, and it's really neat that we're able to kind of adapt to those roles that we have to help our staff along their career goals as well. Our theme this kind of quarter is join our team of heroes, because that's really what our staff are. We've known this all along, but certainly now during these really unprecedented times, they are just going above and beyond, and it really makes you realize, like, these staff are amazing, and they truly are like our little hometown heroes. So we are so proud of them, and we want to bring on more individuals like our staff. So we have a lot of opportunities. We do, of course, have volunteer and internship opportunities. So even if you're looking to maybe volunteer your time, or you might be enrolled in school and need an internship for one of our programs, we're happy to discuss that with you and see what we have available at the moment. But we do also have, as I said, a lot of job opportunities throughout New Hampshire. The other great thing of being such a large organization is we have so much flexibility with the positions that we offer. So we have full-time, we have part-time, and per diem opportunities. Per diem is really, for those that aren't aware of kind of like the per diem status, it's really based on the needs of the program or sometimes the needs of the client. So it's a very flexible role. You might be, picking up a shift for someone that's on vacation, or so, the hours could vary week to week if that's something that you're interested in. Or if you're like, no, I want a full-time or part-time role, we have first, second, and third shift opportunities available even right now. We have nights, we have weekends, so a lot of our residential programs of Easterseals are 24/7, so that's why we have those second and third shift. We have nights and weekends, so definitely a lot of flexibility, which is awesome. The career advancement opportunities, we have tuition reimbursement at Easterseals and also a student loan repayment program. I love focusing in on the career advancement, and specifically, we have partnered with Granite State College and Network for Health. They have come up with a program and have allowed us to kind of communicate that out to our staff, where staff of Easterseals can get a micro credentialing in human services or addiction services, which of course, is perfect for the Easterseals organization. Those are 2, education kind of fields that would definitely benefit Easterseals as an organization. So we're really excited to be able to utilize that and utilize the tuition reimbursement for our staff that are interested in going back to school. We have comprehensive benefits for employees that work 30 hours or more a week. So 30 hours is considered full-time at Easterseals. So some of our programs, with those 30 hours are working Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 or 8 to 2. We do have full-time 40-hour-a-week positions too. And like I said, we have those first, second, and third shift opportunities. So it's really, I love just talking with individuals to say, what works for you? And I think sometimes they don't want to be too specific, but I'm like, no, get specific. Let's try and find a perfect match for you. And we do what we can to make it work for the individual. We want it to, of course, work for the candidate and the client as well. So we want to make sure it's a good match. And I'm always like, just, let me know. Don't be afraid to say, yeah, that doesn't work for me. That helps out in our searches too. So I always just tell individuals to just let me know, and we will try and find the best opportunity for the candidates. As I mentioned, we do have comprehensive benefits, paid time off, medical, dental, matching retirement. We have our 403B, life insurance, discounted childcare for staff that want their child to attend our child development center. So those are in Manchester. We have a really great employee wellness program where we offer fitness classes. We have an on-site gym in Manchester in our headquarters on Auburn Street. That is an awesome little space. It's still open throughout this time. I haven't utilized it since I've been working from home, but I do plan to get back there very shortly. And this is one of my favorite slides because these are our staff and clients, and this is who makes Easterseals what it is. It's really, we have such a great team. I've been with the organization. I just celebrated my 5-year anniversary, which is crazy. Time flies when you're having fun, when you're making a difference, and when you feel, passionate about the mission of the organization. So I definitely feel very fortunate to be able to work for Easterseals and to wake up every morning and know kind of what my purpose is. So we're looking for candidates that want to find their purpose, make a difference in the lives of others. And we promise you won't be disappointed. You'll get to have a lot of fun. So I'd just like to show these pictures. We have some that are bowling, they're at a pumpkin patch. They're in one of the residential homes cooking, they're singing together. So it's just, it's not that typical 9 to 5 filing, entering data into a computer. These are really dynamic, meaningful, rewarding jobs. So, you won't be bored during the day. I can promise you that. The clients that we serve are incredible. So I hope that one day you'll get to meet them if you're interested in joining the team. And then just to kind of show you, if you are interested, we do have our website and social media that has more information about our programs. We have a lot of fun events throughout the year. Most of them are virtual at the moment, but when it's okay to start to have those events again, we'll look forward to that. We have our Easterseals and our Farnham Center websites. We're on social media, so you can like us, you can follow us. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. We have a YouTube channel where we have a lot of our videos of staff and clients. And then if you're interested in learning more, or if there's anything that I said that really sparked your interest, I would love to chat with you. So this is my contact information. As Sarah mentioned at the beginning, I'm the community relations recruiter for Easterseals, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, and Farnham. So that is my cell phone. So I'm still cool enough to text. You can text me, you can email. We utilize Calendly, which is an online scheduling tool. So if you want to follow the link to just to schedule some time with me, we could do a one-on-one Zoom, we can do a phone call and kind of get more into depth about the roles that we're hiring for. With that being said, that is the end of my presentation.
Jess, thank you again for being here. We really enjoyed having you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I hope you stay well and have a wonderful summer.